ongoing national disaster occasioned by severe flooding around the country, renowned political analyst and broadcaster Soma Somna Sambo has come out to share his thoughts on the recent visits being made by some frontline presidential candidates to communities ravaged by the flood and the absence of others. Speaking during an interview on Arise News on Tuesday night, Sambo stated that he was surprised that up till this moment, the presidential flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is here to visit any of the victims like his counterparts are currently doing, because the flooding disaster presents a perfect opportunity for the various candidates to meet with the people whose votes they are hoping to get on the ballot in 2023. Going further, Sumner opined that it was not enough that the wife of the former Lagos governor, Senator Remi Tinubu, was seen in Bayelsa a few days ago, insisting that the APC candidate should also make out time to empathize with flood victims by visiting them personally. He said, "We must commend the likes of Peter Obi and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for getting their boots on the ground, meeting with people who ought to be met with. And we are surprised that the presidential candidate of the APC is not visiting people. We have seen We've seen his wife visiting, but what is happening to Tinubu as a person? We need to see him empathizing with Nigerians. This is no time for politics. You can do that not even by sending your wife and representative here and there. You know the arrogance of this APC, Tinubu and their supporters. They say price goes before a fall. That is what is happening to them. People are insinuating, oh, because the man is not sound, but they are coming out to say, oh, he's very okay. He does not need to do marathon. He does not need to apply for to run for Olympics or this and this and that. They are just looking for excuses. To me, they are fooling themselves. The whole problem is glaring, but they are turning it to arrogance. If you are here listening, you know the right thing, but because of what you are hiding, you are trying to justify nonsense. You are trying to justify nonsense. Some of them say, oh, he has given them money. Like, seriously, those who are going there, are they not giving money? Are they not giving money? This is the same pride that is really troubling them in Lagos. They've accepted anything. They just try to compromise. The politician will throw nonsense to you. You will just take it and you try to justify their nonsense they are giving to you. And you want to, if you are doing that in Lagos, let that end in Lagos. You cannot rub it all over the country. Why? And that's why once somebody came out opening his mouth to say, where is Peter Obi's wife? Because Tinubu's wife is going around. Who sent her? Nobody sent her. And this argument they brought when they talk about Muslim ticket. Oh, they say his wife is a pastor. Who then were concerned? Is his wife name in the ballot box? No, the wife's name is not in the ballot box. So it is the woman that is doing all those errands for him. The other one, the so-called running mates, that one will be going for interviews. Who does that? They will tell you that it is not constitutional. Says who? If it is not constitutional, the people say this is what they want, you have to come and explain. Come for signing of a peace accord, wahala. Come for debate, whichever way, wahala. Come for interview, you cannot do it. Go to the places. You must be an hands-on leader, not you sending people. And that is what Nigeria should not even accept again, because that is what Buhari is doing to Nigerians. He does not care. His own is just to enter plane, fee. They will tell you he has gone to this and come back. Fee, enter plane and come back. That is the only thing he does. Buhari does not visit anybody or just go and commission a road, commission whatever. It goes beyond that. He does not have the feelings. That man, Nnamdi Kanu, is better than Buhari 100 times. Buhari is talking about one Nigeria, but he's not showing it. Those who are complaining of something, they want a better thing. How can you expect someone who is sick to go through stress? Did he tell you he's sick? He said he's not sick, he's not fine, that he's very fine, that everything is fine. But they will come in another breath that they are not applying for Olympics. This arrogance is just too much. Exactly what Buhari is doing to Nigerians is what Tinubu will do if he eventually becomes the president. His own is even going to be worse. People are dying in Nigeria. Buhari is busy flying around the world from one hospital to another. A president of a country, no sign of remorse, no federal government's urgent intervention. Tinubu own will be worse because his brain is dead already. Peter Obi is the answer. Worse is looming if we are not careful and learn from Buhari scenario. Going there is not the solution. You see, now so their life is not the solution. These people need assistance. That what Tinubu is doing and his wife stop politicizing nonsense. You see them now, so them when people begin to talk about their tribe, now be like say people are profiling them. How can human be reasoning like this? The area affected by flood are not part of Emperor Tinubu political equation. He already said it before the flood that south, south, and southeast, no matter, no, does not matter. So why waste his time? And na the south, south that we finance is a budget if he becomes president. God forbid. Why will he go there when he himself is a flood devastating Lagosians with Agbado and bullion van? Continue your commendation for whoever. The trap una set will not catch Tinubu. Will not catch Tinubu. You guys are hiding something. Shame on you. What are you hiding? What trap? The people that went there, did they die? Did they kill them? What happened? Because he knows what he's hiding and he doesn't want to be exposed. When he went to Owo during the massacre of Christians in the church, how many months it takes Obi before he went to the state, even as a Catholic, yet he never go. Why didn't you talk against that? Wicked people all over. Guy, be a Nigerian before your state or tribe. Everyone knew that this summer Sambo was away to the sun when Tinubu and Shetima were visited Governor Samuel Otom of PDP, Benue State, and donated cash and kind to the victims of flood, just as their husbands were in nearby Kano State visiting the people, supporters, emir, and the victims of the insurgents and bandits the same day. So I wonder if the flood victims this summer is referring to that of the son where he was when Tinubu and Shetima families were visiting the ones they know. The flood victims want to see the persons canvassing for their votes and not their wives. Tinubu and Shetima wives, you said, are they going to be the president and vice? By the way, they went to Benue, nowhere in the south, south, and southeast. Tinubu loves sending money message, believing nothing money cannot do. You expect someone who is not fit to come and visit flood victim so that he can be swept away by flood? Is that what you want? Tinubu will not honor invitation for a workshop. Tinubu will not attend any public event to tell them the way forward. Tinubu will not sympathize with flood victims but will only read prepared scripts. What a country. Tinubu and Buhari making Nigeria a caricature before the world. Nigeria needs a healthy, worthy man, not a sick president again, and not somebody who is really, really arrogant, thinking money will answer all things.